Jorvin Scalebright's path to villainy did not begin with a thirst for power, but rather with a storm that changed his life forever. He was born under the azure glow of the bioluminescent glassworks within the Simic Combine, a world where intricate artistry and nature intertwined. As a Simic hybrid, Jorvin possessed both human and amphibious traits, but it was his innate connection to the elements that set him apart. Growing up, he reveled in crafting luminescent glass that mirrored the natural wonders around him, his creations the pride of his guild. Yet it was during a violent storm that tore through the Simic caverns, bringing ruin and tragedy, that Jorvin's destiny was irrevocably altered. The storm claimed the life of his mentor, a cherished figure who had nurtured his talents and beliefs. From that moment, Jorvin nurtured an obsession to master the forces of nature, seeing control over the elements as the ultimate means to prevent such tragedies and protect those he held dear. In his relentless pursuit, Jorvin discovered forbidden tomes in an abandoned temple, which drew him into the Tempest Domain. He was captivated not by tales of power, but by the promise of harnessing storms to shield his community. Gradually, he transcended beyond an artisan, molding thunder and lightning with his divine abilities. However, as his might grew, so did a darker inclination, urged on by the chaotic energies he wielded. Jorvin's journey was marked by personal conflict, particularly with Anella, a fellow glassblower and close confidant who stood against his growing ambitions. Her insistence that he valued power over people drove a wedge between them, pushing Jorvin to feel misunderstood and betrayed. This emotional turmoil deepened his commitment to control and proved to him that human connections were fragile and untrustworthy. Haunted by guilt over severing ties with his guild, Jorvin cloaked his intentions under the guise of a cleric, posing as a protector while striking deals that advanced his darker goals. His powers, however, were not without cost. Each storm he summoned took a toll on his mind and body, threatening to unravel him if overused. These vulnerabilities forced Jorvin to calculate and reconsider each step in his pursuit of mastery. Jorvin's ambitions, veiled in altruism, held a subtler darkness. He sought to confront the ancient cataclysms whispered of in forbidden texts, believing that by mastering the storms, he could avert a coming apocalypse. Yet, his methods became increasingly ruthless, a consequence of his desperation to ensure survival that blinded him to the harm he inflicted. Now, Jorvin Scalebright wields the elements with both precision and peril, leaving behind remnants of beauty and thunderous echoes. He is a man at odds with his own humanity, chasing an ideal twisted by grief and ambition, striving to command a world forever altered by his actions. Villages watch the skies with trepidation, where Jorvin's translucent sculptures flicker in the dark, illuminating both his brilliance and his madness.